Billy Ray Irick has been moved to death watch. He's just 2 days out from execution for the brutal rape and murder of a 7-year-old girl 30 years ago. But as News Channel 5's Kyle Horan learned, there are several groups that think Irick doesn't deserve the death penalty.
We continue to put our faith in this system.
For these pastors and ministers, Billy Ray Irick's conviction of a terrible crime doesn't mean he deserves death.
We have these petitions.
As they deliver 62,000 petition signatures to the governor's office, they don't want the death penalty at all in Tennessee.
We know if we resume executions, the more we execute, the more we increase the risk of executing someone who is innocent.
But they also share the same opinion as Sarah McGee of the Tennessee Alliance for Severe Mental Illness Exclusion. Irick shouldn't be executed because there are some who say he's severely mentally ill, that he was psychotic, delirious when he murdered and raped a 7-year-old girl, Paula Dyer.
Professionals have known since as young as age 6 that he suffered from mental illness. He spent 10 months at an inpatient facility when he was just 8 years old.
McGee says Irick certainly committed a terrible crime, but he shouldn't be put to death if his mental health is so poor.
That is a person who is out of touch with reality, experiencing delusions and hallucinations, someone who is not in the world the same as you and I are.
McGee says the governor or Supreme Court could intervene. However, Haslam has already said he won't do that, saying, quote, "My role is not to be the 13th juror or the judge or to impose my personal views, but to carefully review the judicial process to make sure it was full and fair. Because of the extremely thorough judicial review of all of the evidence and arguments at every stage in this case, clemency is not appropriate." McGee says the laws in Tennessee need to be changed.
They would still remain responsible for their crimes. They would still receive a sentence of life or life without parole if convicted of first-degree murder.
Kyle Horan, News Channel 5.
Irick's execution is set for Thursday evening at 7. His defense attorney has asked the U.S. Supreme Court now for a stay of execution.